Hello YouTube, bit more Cryptbeards? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do this thing. So, what have we got going on here? Well, my favourite Sound Sense tune is coming on, so that's a good sign. We've got our pit, well, not under construction yet. We're still waiting for the mine to finish with its tomfoolery, and then once they've done all that vein, got all the tetrahedrite out. Oh, speak of the devil, here we go. Only a few more tetrahedrite blocks and we're all good. Oh, they can traverse diagonal holes. I didn't realise that. Here's me expanding all their tunnels so they can fit through and they can just nip through the cracks. Well, you learn something new every day, apparently. I mean, I think the rate of new learnings has slowed down for me lately. Not every day, but often. Often you learn new things. Right, come on. 2 more lumps of tetrahedrite and you guys can get onto the more important tasks at hand. I've probably set loads of mining for designation, haven't I? I've probably sent tons of people off mining. Ah, what a diddy dingus. Still, never mind. The mining will get done eventually. Everything will get done eventually. Maybe I should focus on other things. Maybe I should focus on getting some clothes made, or some cloth. Let's go to the clothier's workshop and see if we can do just that. Or the loom, at least. Where's the loom? Here's the loom. Have they got anything marked up for work? No. Well, we've got access to a cavern now, so collecting webs is a possibility, maybe? Let's do it. Collect webs, repeat. Add weave cloth from part thread, repeat. Add weave silk cloth, well, presuming you find any webs, let's do that. Weave cloth / wool hair, that will do that. Repeat until we've got it all, and then weave metal cloth. No, not right now, thank you very much. We don't have any candy strands. Candy strands, of course, pretty much vital for the top tier clothing. I mean, it's a bit of a waste, but you know, if you want to be a real fancy pants about it, you've got to have those candy clothes. You've got to be the candy man in a candy suit with a candy hammer. No, not a candy hammer, a candy sword. That's the optimal use for candy. Hammers are useless, they're just like little wiffle bats. Oh, whoa. That's not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Good. Okay, they're constructing from that end. How about from the top? Oh, no, can't weave any thread into silk because of course we don't have any silk. Fair enough. I'll accept that as an excuse. It seems perfectly acceptable. We haven't had any dwarves die in quite a while, actually. This is an unusually healthy and hale fortress. Even though we're hearing people regularly vomiting, we're not hearing anyone actually popping their clogs and dying. Although I speak maybe too soon. Let's head up to the graveyard and just check if any of our graves have been filled. Now, we've got the original Laniceras up here somewhere. There she is. Okay, then these are all allowed for burial, so you've only got like 3 or 4 deadmans, which is nice. I like that. Oh, yes. No, sorry, that's a tomb. That's someone's tomb. We'll use that later on. In fact, let's make that the mayor's tomb now. Let's do it while we're here. That's it. Lovely tomb. Enter. Assign tomb. And then, so where's our mayor? Datan. There we go. Datan's got a tomb. I wonder if that makes him feel better or worse. Who knows? This one over here can also be a tomb. This can be based on Mars's tomb. Because, hey, why not? Here we go. Based on Mars. Bang. Good. Lovely. I don't think they're required tombs as they're part of their noble requirements, but they've got one now by Jingo. They've got one now. By Jingo? Apparently so, by Jingo. Let's see what this priority is on the corridor. 3, that's no good. That's no good. We need to up this priority to 1 because frankly it's taking too long for all of this stuff to take place. So let's 1 that up. And then once they've got in there, we can make a nice little pit. How wide does it need to be? How long do I need to make this pit to stop anyone jumping over it? You can potentially underground farm and have your grazers underground if you can get a muddy or soil floor. I need more miners. Well, in order to obtain those miners, if you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to head over to Dwarf Therapist. I'll do a quick read of the dwarves and we'll sort them by mining skill. Bear with me a minute. Shall I bring you over? Why not? Let's quickly pause Dwarf Fortress. Leave it in the background paused. Come on. There we go. Pause. There we go. Lovely. And I'll head over to Dwarf Therapist and I'll put it on for you as well. There we go. So, let's look at our miners. And we won't sort them by migration wave. Let's just not sort them at all. There we go. So we've got 5 miners. So you're saying we need some more. Well, in that case, let's make some more. Let's look for people who are relatively useless. If we sort them by highest skill. Okay, so let's look at the people with highest skill. Legendary +5. Holy shit, we've got a lot of people with legendary skills. But not in apparently these things. Well, what have you got that's legendary +5? Savage. I bet it's some kind of social skill, right? Yeah, what's that, 11? No, that's just great. That's not legendary +5. Hello. Oh, we've got legendary observers all over the place. Look at this. They're all legendary observers. All of my dwarves appear to be incredibly observant. Huh. Well, there you go. They must do a lot of observing. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, we're looking for miners, weren't we? Back to the labours screen. 3 Z levels of pit under a bridge will make it able to block off when it is retracted. Okay. I'll remember that. Let's sort by mining again. In fact, no, let's not. I had it sorted by high skill, didn't I? So let's go down here. No experience. Well, these are all babies and children. That's to be expected. Who's this person? Dusim Kolnamal. You are currently a farmer. Well, we need farmers. I don't think we want you in the ranger. We could put a ranger in the not in the military. Sorry. What were we going to make you? Oh yes, a miner. That's it. Well, let's enable the mining skill on them. And then we've got Eshtan. Plenty of fishery workers. They are not exactly high priority. So I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4 new miners. Commit. Which probably means I should make 4 new picks. Let's head back over to Dwarf Fortress and put those orders into the mix. So let's go job screen. Manager, add an order. I would like PICK, and I would like you to forge a copper pick. I think we can have copper picks, can't we? Let's have 6 of the bastards. That sounds good, doesn't it? Have I already got picks in there? Pick, cage, mechanism, goblet, crossbow, bolts, barrel, gold ore, or galena, or rock door, wooden splint. Okay, okay. Copper is good. Hopefully I have the materials to make copper. Let's unpause the game, because right now nothing is happening, and that's subpar. Does the 3Z level pit only have to be 1 wide? Or can I make it... Does it need to be bigger? I don't know. I don't know, do I? Do I? No, I don't, clearly. Oh. Oh, very refreshing. If only I'd made more of it. Bit of chamomile tea there for those curious as to what's in the mug. What's in the mug, man? What's in the mug? As they say in my internal reimagining of Seven, in which Brad Pitt is presented with his wife's head in a mug rather than a box. Obviously, it's going to have to either be a pretty big Agit Pie size mug, or it's going to have to be a very small head. Is it Gwyneth Paltrow? I don't know how small you could shrink her head. I'm fairly certain that the process for creating shrunken heads, the famed sort of like, where is it, Amazonian? I think it's the Amazon where they're from. Amazonian, well, shrunken heads. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure the process involves removing the skull, which I think is cheating a bit. If you want to really have a cool shrunken head, it's got to have the skull still in, and you've got to figure out a way to shrink the skull. That's just my opinion, of course. You may produce your shrunken heads in a different way, but that's between you and law enforcement agencies who are no doubt pursuing you as we speak. Not me though, I ain't got no shrunken heads. Don't look at me. Don't blame me for your crazy spate of missing head murders. Hope there hasn't been one of those. That would be annoying if there had actually been a spate of missing head murders and now suddenly I'm under the watchful gaze of law enforcement looking for me. So, he's basically admitted to it on the internet. All we've got to do now is figure out the evidence that will prove it. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That would be really horrible, going to prison for a crime you didn't commit. I mean, going to prison for a crime you did commit is probably quite horrible, but it's slightly more poignant if you didn't do it. A bridge should be at least 1 by 3 and no bigger than 9 by 10. Okay. Right, they've dug the tunnel out as required, so I'm going to put the pit here. Maybe I'll do a 3x3. Yeah? That's how it's going to go. That's how it's... Oh, actually, no, we do it all around the stairs, won't we? That makes sense. So designate H. Here comes the channel. Yeah, there we go. Channel designated. And then we should be able to go all the way down the staircase because it's connected up, right? No, it's not even close to being connected up. But that's okay, we can live with that, we can live with that. Guys, are you going to dig this out, or am I going to be waiting forever because I didn't put the correct priority on it? Oh, these are flashing, aren't they? Yeah, that looks like they're flashing. Someone will be along. Although they could crawl up the walls on a 1 times bridge. Should make it at least 2x3. Well, I'm going to go for... Yeah, 2x3, so... Maybe one more over here? Let's do it. Let's make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. That's the bridge size. Oh, no ammunition? What the hell? I made so many crossbow bolts. He cannot be out of ammunition. There's shitloads here. Maybe he just needs to come back and pick some up. Maybe he just left without any on him. We've all done it. Left the house without our keys or our wallet or something. Or heaven forfend, our phone. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me check mine just to make sure it's still there. Oh, it is. And with a juicy 97% charged battery. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. I'm so excited. I can't wait to drain that. Okay, so it's doing okay. It looks like our tavern here is drawing in all the punters. Look, we've got a ton of people. Absolutely loads of them, and they are partying hard. Actually, some of these will be our dwarves as well, won't they? Because we've made it into a dining hall as well as a tavern. Let's check our main dining hall, see what's going on down there. Has that become... Oh, look at that. It's almost totally empty. Everybody wants to be up in the tavern partying hard. Ah. Can we de-designate it as a dining room to segregate our dwarves? Is that a possibility? I don't know. Oh, cancels carve up down staircase. Why? Dangerous terrain. Intriguing. And where might that cancellation have occurred? Up here? Can you please channel that out? Please tell me you have channeled it out. Let me go down a level. Oh, no, they haven't. DH bonk in there, right? That's good. You can do that. Bet you can't. I have to dig it out from below, aren't I? We're going to have to be more careful designating these channels. Faux show. Faux certain. Okay, can you dig it from below? Are they coming up from below at all, or is this a no-no? Oh, it's such a delay every time I... There we go, there we go. We're on the way. We're coming back up to the surface. There we go. Right, okay, so this is being dug out. It's all good. It's all good. Things are happening. Things are happening. Again, someone else has run out of ammunition. It must be what they're taking with them is just running out, right? It cannot possibly be them thinking there is no ammunition. Because that is insane. Right, come on. Someone get in there and channel out that doodah. We need it channeled tout suite, imminently, forthwith, with great alacrity. Come on. Is you a miner? Is that what you're doing here, or are you just some weirdo who's decided to trot along and do whatever? Come on. Cancels dig, inappropriate. Oh man, we can't dig this out. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me there's going to be a little precipice. What are you doing? He's gone. He's done it. He's done it. What are we talking about? Inappropriate terrain. Nonsense. Right, dig H. Right, we'll dig that out first, then that, and then we'll dig these 4 out afterwards. That's my plan. That's the strategy. That's the theory. Go to military screen and view ammunition. Okay, press M for military, and so we go to F, ammunition. Okay, so hunters have got 100 bolts at least. They seem to have plenty of bolts. Let's have a look at the ochre focuses. No ammunition. Interesting. Okay, so how do I give you ammunition? You, supplies. Carry any drink, carry 2 food. No? F, ammunition? Maybe if I take some of this away from these guys, right? No? Oh, it's too hard. Dwarf Fortress has bested me. You should make sure that hunters are not using precious metal bolts. Add another set of bolts and change the material type. Bolts. Okay. Add items. C. Bolts. Wooden bolts. Where are my wooden bolts? Jagged bolts. There's lots of foreign stuff here. That's not what we want. We want bolts. Bolts 100. Focuses. Oh, I see. Bolts 100. Using combat, using training. Yes. Material. Any material. And then we go back to the hunters here. We remove that. And then we change the material on that to wood. Okay, how's that? How's that? Wood and bone. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Bone. We haven't got any bone bolts at the moment, I don't think. I think we've run out of them. We're using bone for crafts rather than bolts, so we're sticking with the wooden bolts for now. Have your squad train with wood and bone, then combat with metal bolts. Ah, okay. Back to the military screen then, that makes sense. Go to ammunition. So they can hunt with wood bolts. The ochre focuses, they can... Got bolts. Just any old bolts I've got here. So material. Is that right? Any material, wood, and then we use that in training. No, not combat though. There we go. And then... Oh, is that bone? Okay, let's add another item. C. Bolts. Material. Wood. Wooden bolts. We use those in training as well. And then we add another item. Bolts. We don't use those in training, and that will be, well, just regular, any old bolts, because we don't have any other bolts at the moment. We will make some metal bolts later on. We will, but at the moment, really, gold and silver are our only abundant resources. And I feel like it's a bit stupid to make arrows out of gold, or bolts out of gold. It just doesn't seem like it's going to work properly. Sorry, I'm off in Dwarf Therapist for a moment having a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 of our dwarves appear to have picked up picks, and you miners have picked up picks and started digging, so we're all good there. We're all good there. Things are happening. Things are happening. That's it. They dug down now? Not yet. They're getting there, though. They're getting there. We've struck orthoclase. That's good to hear. I don't know where that is, but we've struck it, so that's good. Are they still digging this out? They're down to 12 frames a second. It's getting pretty hairy on the frames front. Ooh, 9! Oh dear. Oh dear, we've hit sub-10s frame rate. This could be a problem. Up to 500 bolts per squad is effectively the max. I believe that a dwarf will carry up to 50 bolts. That's cool. That's cool to know. Are you, Oh, they've done it. They've done it. Dig, H. So now we channel this out. And maybe even go down the floor and be brazen? No. Don't be a fucking idiot, scoundrel. Just stick to the program. D, H. See what happens when we designate that for channeling. See if it works out okay. It should do. I don't... No, they've started on the further ones. Oh, I don't know anymore. My brain isn't working. We've got a long way to go. That's all I know. Oh, we struck tetrahedrite. Maybe that is our mining floor. Let's have a little peek. Is anything going on down here? I've pressed the wrong button. That's not what I meant to do. Here we go. We're going further down. Oh, have they dug out? No, they haven't dug out the extension here, so they must have struck tetrahedrite somewhere else. Where could it be, though? It's not in this little depression, is it? Maybe they're digging it out down... Ah, yeah, okay, they're digging out stuff around here. Doesn't look like a major vein of tetrahedrite, though. It's mostly gold round here. I'm not sure about this this track's inclusion in the SoundSense soundtrack. It seems a little too metal. I don't know if people think dwarves are metal, but they're, you know... Dwarves are metal, but metal isn't dwarves, if you see what I mean. See what I mean? At least that's my opinion. If you think dwarves are metal and metal is dwarves, then feel free to counteract my argument. Not really an argument even, more of an opinion. More of an opinion. Oh my god, I've been recording for 20 minutes already. How is this taking so long? Ah, yes. Very, very low frame rates. That's why it's taking so long. Come on, miners. You can do this. You can do this. Let's get that pit dug down. Let's get that pit dug down. Are you doing it? Some of it's happened. Let's go down the floor. Okay. When these two appear down, we're done. Actually, I probably should start channeling down here now already. Let's get it designated so people are actually in the column doing the digging. That's the thing we want to happen. The digging. Okay, let's do the whole thing. Bang, bang, bang. Come on. Miners, come to me. Are these priority 1 channels or what? Yeah, priority 1. They should be taking priority over everything else for our miners, but maybe they're too interested in mucking around in the tavern. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I need to get in there and start putting the fear of Armok in them. I see dwarves as being a power metal band type group, like Iron Maiden and Hammerfall. My goodness. Some of the band members of those bands are pretty short by all accounts, so that could be a secret that we've just uncovered there. Maybe we've just revealed that the new wave of British heavy metal back in the 70s and 80s was actually an infiltration operation from a dwarven civilization, and they came from beneath the ground. Could be. Could be. I mean, it's more plausible than Flat Earth, if you ask me. But then, you didn't. So, really, I should keep my opinions to myself, shouldn't I? Just can't help myself. Good old dwarf fortress, and it's if the kids weren't upstairs asleep, I'd probably launch into a little bit of throat singing, rather a hearty burst of it. In fact, I'd go full Mongolian, Well, not language-wise. Can't actually speak Mongolian. Not even sure it's its own discrete language. It might even have a different name. Who knows? Who knows? Come on, dwarves. Why no digging? You're supposed to be all about the diggy holes, right? That's what dwarves do. They dig holes. Or maybe it's bad terminology. Maybe you just like it to be called mining caverns or something. And I'm getting carried away. Wait for every floor to finish and then dig the next floor. That's the plan. That's the plan, scoundrel. Have they made these impossible to reach? Please, don't let that be so. Please. I should also try and set my eggs to be cooked, shouldn't I? How do we work on that? Is it Z? Is it the Z menu where eggs are designated? Is it kitchen? Let's have a look at the kitchen. Change category, seeds, drinks, meat, fish, other. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, we've got loads of eggs. We can see all sorts of eggs. We've got 15 goose eggs right there. We've got bullheads. Oh, wow, we've got more fish than I thought. Cave fish. Uh-oh. That probably means my dwarves have started roaming around in the caves to go fishing. Which, we could stand to lose a few dwarves. I mean, it's costing us frames, our population, but we'll see how it goes. But look at that, we've got loads. And they're permitted to cook. It's all good. No need to worry about how the egg situation is developing, because the egg situation doesn't exist. It's a pure fabrication. Fabrication? Fake news. That's what it is. Okay, anything going on up here? Have you dug out this tunnel here? Yeah, this top bit's all done. We could put some of these traps in. Build. Trap. Cage trap. How many can I have? 1. It seems that every time I go to build one, there's just one mechanism been created. It's okay, I'll have to live with it. We'll survive. We'll survive. Moldath Anguvad has grown to become a dwarven child, which is nice. It's nice. It's good that they've made it. They've survived. So what's the diggy situation down here? Why are you guys... here we go. Looks like this channeling has been initiated. Is that what's happening? We've got miners. It's all good. They're channeling. They're channeling. Let's go down the floor, get ready to set up the next level of designation. Come on, breakthrough. Breakthrough, you can do it. You can do it, dwarves. This is what you're all about. There's only one left to do. Come on. I'll designate some channels down here now. There we go. Come on, dig this out. Diggy diggy. Diggerino. Diggity diggity. Let's get diggy with it. No? No, my bad puns are not helping. They're making, in fact, probably what I would consider an impediment to progress. You're digging out this bit first, before this bit. Come on. Who's on this? Whose job is this? You can get up there. There's a ramp. Just dig it out. It'll be fine. Stop worrying about it. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing. Oh, no wonder they're taking so long to get here. There's 9 frames a second passing. So everything's going super slow. Let's go and look at the main gateway, just so we can observe. Oh, they still seem to be moving around with a reasonable pace. Oh, the frame rate's climbing up to 12 now. Slightly more agreeable. Just slightly though, only mildly more agreeable. It's interesting that we haven't been attacked for quite some time. I'm surprised. I mean, we had that Cyclops turn up a little while ago, which we then pummeled to death until somebody had the presence of mind to go and get an axe. But other than that, nothing. Now, we haven't had any traders this session either. I thought a whole year might elapse. But maybe not. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Is there any wood left down here? Oh yeah. Oodles of it. Oh, look at that. Tons and tons of wood. We don't need to worry about wood running out. Yeah. We've not reached peak wood yet. Not quite. Peak wood, real thing, look it up. Wow, what can we make out of wood? What can we make out of wood that would be practical and useful? Have we got more space in the bedroom zone now? They dug that out. Nope, it's been completely neglected over the course of this session because it's grade 4 public works. Of no interest in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I think we've got enough beds. I'm pretty sure we've got enough beds for everybody to have a sleep. Right? Probably not. How many have we got? 103 dwarves. Holy shit. Hang on. Let me just check that with a quick trip to Dwarf Therapist. Oh, I see. It includes adults and children. Oh, I get you. Oh, I get you. I understand. No need to explain any further. Okay. Right, let's reassign this office. Resize room. R. Expand it up that way. Oh, no. Leave it there. There we go. That's good. And then maybe this chair as well. Resize room. Bang. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so how do you feel about that now, noble mayor? Still got a requirement, have we? How is that not a decent office? It's bloody enormous. But okay, fair enough, Mayor. We'll let you settle in. We'll let you get a feel for your digs before we start moaning about you not being satisfied. Because, frankly, I feel like I've got to give you a little bit of a chance, right? I've got to give you a little shake of the stick before I start flinging you in the volcano. Which, do bear in mind, is the ultimate punishment for pissing me off just too much. Okay? So, no threats. No direct, actual threats. But do bear that in mind, because, you know, that's a possibility. No guarantees, of course. Who knows what death will come to you? I mean, you may not be given the sweet, merciful, and, crucially, rapid death that comes from being, immolated by being submerged in lava. No, you may well end up being pummeled to death by a mob of angry dwarves. I mean, it's happened to many people who visited this fortress before. I say people, mostly monsters. Hello, what's this? Galena. We could mine another vein of Galena, but maybe not. Not right in the middle of the fortress. It wouldn't be pleasing to the eye. It wouldn't at all. Okay, why am I staring here? Let's check out the dining area. Still not very popular, even though it's got chunks of uncut Galena all over the floor. And I would have thought that would be appealing to dwarves. I'd have thought they'd wander in, look at the floor and go, hey, that's a very nice chunk you've got there. Tell me more about it. How's the hospital going? Well, it's empty, and I think that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. Let's check these caverns out a bit now. I think some of our dwarves are coming here fairly on the regular to fish, but I don't see any water over here. Where's my water at? Ah, here we go. This'll be the spot. Yeah, this is where they're fishing, probably. They're coming down here and somehow getting in. I mean, I know there is a breach, but I can't remember exactly where, so no doubt that will come back to bite me in the botty bot. Oh, look, there's no doors here. Build doors. Bang. Still got a buttload of doors left over. Well, that was short-lived, wasn't it? Oh, the bedrooms are here. Okay, build bed. No, come on, let me use the mouse cursor. There we go. Bed, bed, bed. Any more beds? Yes, please. Bed here and a bed here. And then, of course, those rooms will require doors. Bang. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, I thought that for a second I thought our frame rate had spiked again, but unfortunately it's not the case. It's not the case at all. It's just that I went into a menu, and that obviously spikes the frame rate. We've got animals wandering around up here. Why have we got stray bulls? Let's quickly check the pasture situation. If I go up to the pasture lands, press I, Shift N to set the pasture details. Let's have a little scan of the listings and see who's not been designated. Well, I've got some stray war dogs, but that's okay. That's okay. That's a cat, dog, dog, wolf, cat, dog, rabbit. You know what? Fuck it. The rabbit finally can get set up to some pasture where it can actually eat. Puppies, piglets, puppies, lamb. Right, you need to be in there. Ducklings. We've got lots of egg layers not assigned to any pasture. That's interesting. Goat. Okay. Stray bull. Okay. Donkey foal. Donkey. A keet. That's a bird, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so we've assigned all those animals to there. Now let's head down to F7 to this area and assign some birdos. Let's go the other way up. You're a keet. I'm presuming you're a bird. If you're not, I apologise. But unfortunately, you're going to be lamenting that in the bird area. So, yeah, not much I can do about it. Okay, I think that's all of our animals that need putting into pasture. Put into pasture? Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Okay. Right. Another masterpiece made of Nice. Oh, that rhymed. How nice. If I go up to here and stop it being a meeting area, that makes sense, right? Let's go here, because I want them to actually use the correct dining room. Or maybe... let's let the dwarves choose where they eat. Although if we get into a siege problem, this could be an issue, because all the dwarves will be way up close to where the enemies are attacking. Let's check the pit progress. Yes, it looks like the pit is now in a state of full progress. Aha, yes, D, H, da-donk, da-donk. That's good. And then when you've done that, we'll come back and we'll designate the next layer down here. Or maybe I'll just do it now. Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I do that? Let's do it. D, H, fuck it. Fuck it, when we come back it'll be in exactly the same position it was when we did this, except one level lower. Oh, here we go. It's got a bit of a groove to it, isn't it? Do 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 do. What is this, flute? I don't know. Could be anything. Could put some more bedrooms, but it doesn't look like we've got any furniture in there yet anyway, so no need to worry about that. No need to panic. No need to get all flustered, trip over ourselves attempting to get furniture in place. That would be a waste of effort. We should turn our effort to something more productive, although at 13 frames a second, I mean, what can we do? I mean, we're waiting for the pit to be dug, that's our miners occupied. We got our weavers going, didn't we? Maybe if I go down to the industrial zone and have a look at our clothes makers. What are the options for a clothes maker? Let's see what you can do. Cloth, silk, yarn. So just make clothes then, do you? Or do I have to designate something beyond that? Oh, okay. Robes, shirts, tunics, coats, vest, cloak, trousers, cap, hood, glove, mitten, sock, shoe, cloth bag, rope, image. Good grief. Lots of options. Lots of options. Maybe we could knock out a few bags. They could be practical. It seems annoying to have to designate everything individually. Can I not just get them to build sets of clothes? Is that a thing? Is that a possibility? I don't know. Maybe chat can help me out there. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Soap Maker's Workshop. Let's add a new task. Make soap from tallow. Make soap from oil. So we don't have any tallow and we don't have any oil. If I make a quern, a grindstone, right, I think I can start getting oil out of seeds and nuts. So let's see if we can do that. Let's put an order in. Quern. Construct rocked quern. I would like 4 of them, please. 4 querns. And then when they're done, we can place grindstones about the place and see what we get. Let's find out what we get. Oops, someone's moving gemstones around. Who are you with your dashing red cape and feathery hat? Looking very pimpy. It's got silk clothes. Ooh, okay. Onal Worship Shot. Oh, he's the administrator. Okay, carry on. Continue your administration. Your administrative duties. The carpenter's not knocking out any wooden stuff. That seems to be a missed opportunity, but maybe we'll let him rest for now. We're not really churning out any crafts either, but I do think we need to wait for our traders to turn up because, frankly, we've got a surplus of trade stuff. Hello, Fuzzy. Welcome back. It's a very late night arrival for you. It's 3:10 here, and presumably where you are as well, I assume. You ain't that far away. Horizontally, at least. And by horizontal, I mean on a... Oh, sorry, a bit lime scale there. Horizontally, I mean on an east-west line. You know what I mean. You knew what I meant. I didn't need to clarify, but I did, nonetheless. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Mr. Clarification. What's that there? Interesting. A guava wood bin. Is that all that's there? Elkbird leather tunic. Apparently someone's piled some clothes up there. Anyway, enough nonsense. Let's let this continue. Hopefully the pit's getting dug. Have a quick peeky poo. What's it going? Got any hot pit action going on? No. The pit action is completely cold. Cold as a corpse. Actually, there's only one to be dug on this floor, so that's good. And we've got another piglet arrived, that's good. It might be time to go on a butchering spree, actually. Let's check the food stockpiles. How hale and hearty are they looking? Not particularly, to be honest. Looking a little... You've got to order each piece of clothing individually. It can be quite a profitable industry selling used clothing. Oh, interesting. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll set up each set of clothing as an order. We'll see. Not immediately, though. This thing auto-prepares fish, doesn't it? The fishery. He says, clicking futilely. God damn it, would you stop puking, dwarves? What kind of food we got here? Prepared food, barrel, prepared food. It looks like all the food's getting prepared. Now, looking at the chef, how good is the chef these days? He's preparing fine meals. Shall I add lavish meals? Let me quickly go to the dwarf therapist and figure out who's great at cooking, while this guitar gets a little bit too hysterical for my tastes. Where's cooking? Cooking. I'll find it, don't you worry. Don't you worry. There it is, cooking. Ooh, level 10. We've got 4 chefs and our top one is an accomplished cook. I think that means we can satisfactorily add good meals. I think actually isn't a lavish meals. That's it. Let's prepare some lavish meals. Not just fine, but also lavish. My God, the music has to just mute itself as the puking happens, doesn't it? Wait, oh, that's the kitchen. Yeah, okay. This is the brewery. And they're making stuff, so that's good. Maybe he's made the quern, I don't know. I'm going to try building a mill, isn't it? Or a grindstone? Something or other. Bookcase, display furniture, cage, restraint, trap. Instrument, furnaces, well bridged. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a build. It's a B, armor stand. This is the same menu. What the fuck am I doing? Is it in workshops? Is it a quern? Yeah, it is. Q. Let's put a... We need a quern. Okay, it's not built it yet. Not built the quern. We're waiting on the quern. Jesus. Has to be towards the end of the stream as well when the puking starts, doesn't it? They can't be doing it all the way through so we get a chance to be used to it. has to be just at the end where I'm wanting to wind it down into a nice pleasant closer, something like fun and interesting, and then the dwarves are just sitting there going, bleh, bleh, excuse me, I'm just trying to empty my guts out all over the floor, bleh. Come on, Pit, get a dug. I was hoping to get this finished by the end of the session, but it looks like we may well be waiting till next session. The mill requires power, such as a water/windmill. You need to make a rock quern. Okay. And is that how I get the oil out of the seeds and the nuts from the fruit trees? Is it? Does it be? Is that how it go? I don't know. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to inform me. Because, you know, it wouldn't be any fun watching me go through the wiki, right? That's not what people are here for. People are here to watch this. A little bit of black screen with some, you know, grey squares in the middle where we wait for someone to dig out the channel. You need to make a press for oil. Okay, let's give that a crackle. Is it one of these? Build, workshop, quern, press. Is it in here? Screw press. Okay, presumably that's going to need a screw, right? Oh, maybe not. Let's put it in here with the brewing for some reason. Oh, it just needs mechanisms. Oh, we've run out of andesite mechanisms, so we'll go for these instead. Great. Cool. We're going to have a screw press. Ah, this is nice. I've never used one of these properly before. Okay. Let's get some oil going. The hunters have run out of ammo again. Just carry more, guys. If you're going to be out there hunting for a while, keep carrying. Artichoke hearts. Oh, okay. So we've been growing artichokes, have we? Let me just head up to the surface quickly. Have a look at our... What's growing in here? Cassavas at the moment. So that's cool. I don't know what seeds we've got. I don't think... We should really put more overground fields out if we're going to have them, right? Is that the sound of underground adapted farmers puking as they go up to tend the wheat fields? I think it is. It's a classic Dwarf Fortress audio cue. Especially if you've got sound sense. When you see them out there in the fields, they just do one little bit of movement with the shovel, then lean over their shoulder and puke into the previously tilled soil. Apparently dwarven vomit is really nutritious for plants. They like to really dig their roots in and wrap them around the lumps, suck out the juice. Ooh, I've lost a few viewers doing that, no doubt. I think probably an ill-advised choice of words. But hey, it's just how it goes sometimes. You say stupid shit. Set up a recurring press order on the manager. Okay, let's hope it's been built. Let's have a look. Not yet. We're just waiting on somebody to get in there and do the deed. Is that someone who needs a skill or needs mechanics? Okay, we're just waiting for the mechanic to get down here and do it. Shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long, but we'll see. We'll see. The alcohol in the puke sanitises the soil. That sounds like a good theory. I like the sound of that. I like that. Even better than just digging it up and putting it in an autoclave. Which is what, if you get that Japanese knotweed, that's what happens. They send people round, they cordon off an area, and wherever they find knotweed, they have to dig out a metre wider and deeper than where they found it. They take all of that soil, they put it in an oven and bake it, a giant oven called an autoclave. They bake it to sterilise the soil, and then they have to bring it back and replace it. That's what happens if you get Japanese knotweed in the UK. I was working at a company where they had to deal with some, and it is insane how much ground you have to dig out to get rid of it. And everybody has to go in and out of the area with special like boots on, and they have to go through these anti-bac and disinfectant washes on your boots and stuff. That stuff spreads like wildfire. And it grows pretty damn quick too. Goes straight up through your concrete foundations, no problem. Well, maybe your patio. It fucks up foundations, but I'm not sure it rockets up through them. That may be a bit of an exaggeration. I am not what you would describe as an authority on Japanese knotweed. Come on, who's building this? We've got 2 idlers. Oh no, it needs to be a mechanic, doesn't it? Hopefully there's no mechanics orders in at the moment and they'll be along toot sweet, quick as possible. With great speed. Dum diddle dum dum doo da da dum diddle dum dum dee. Dim diddle diddle dum diddle dum diddle diddle dee. Sorry, couldn't help myself there. I got a little bit carried away by the music while I'm waiting for this damn screw press to get built. Come on. Come on, screwers. Screwers and pressers, get in there and start screw pressing. Do it. Do it now. Turn some of those annoying hunters into mechanics. That's a very good proposition. Let me find people who are hunting. That's sort by profession, right? Oh my god, we've got so many professional babies and children. Let's quickly bring you over to Dwarf Therapist with me so you can see what I'm doing, just so you get an idea. Let's find some hunters, shall we? What do you look like? I'm presuming your profession is green, right? Wax workers. Oh, have we got any legendary wax workers? Not yet. Somebody was hankering for a legendary wax worker, but as of yet, nothing. We've got a buttload of weavers and bone carvers. We're doing all good there. Bone carver, hunter. What are you? Green. Jeweler. Okay, that's not that. You're a hunter. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 hunters. And none of you are particularly great at hunting. So let's find you. Go to, what was it? Mechanics. Bang. So wait, are these the hunters? That's the hunter, there we go. Mechanic, 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 mechanic. And you're definitely a hunter, right? No, you're an animal trainer. You don't want to be a mechanic. Screw that. You're a hunter. So all 3 hunters are now also mechanics. Commit. And maybe I'll take off some of the ones from actual hunting. Maybe I'll take hunting off of their itinerary. Hunting. Wait a minute. None of them have hunting enabled. Oh, for Christ's sake. All the professional hunters doing no hunting. Well done, guys. Well done, boys. So it's these guys who are doing it. I know these are professional hunters. Okay, I was wrong. Something was amiss with the way I was reading the screen. Oh, shit, we've got a legendary stonecrafter. Didn't realise. Anyway, enough mucking about. That's all committed, right? Let's read the dwarves again. Just minimise that, and I'll head back over to Dwarf Fortress. Still raining, still only limping along at 9. Turn off the hunting, you reckon, on everybody? Okay, I'll do that quickly off screen so you guys don't have to witness it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang, all the hunting. Dismissed. They're going to stop doing that. Uh-oh! You have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Okay. Cool. How so? What is that? What's happened? Oh no. Not here. Not these guys. These guys haven't. Phew. Okay, that's fine. So presumably the cavern has been discovered in new grounds over here. Okay, we've reached the cavern down here. This is a very watery layer. I'm not sure we want to be coming down here. There's going to be all sorts of horrible trash compactor monster style denizens that we don't want to be dealing with. So, in order to avoid that, let's designate X. Remove designation. Oh, that's lower down. Okay. Bonk. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to de-designate that as well, and we're going to come back up here. That can get dug out, and then we're going to dig over here. And we're going to find ourselves a lovely new way to dig through. Obviously not here. Maybe, can we go further over here and get past the cavern? So over here, presumably, where are we? No. Okay, I need to zoom out a bit, otherwise we can't see where the stairs are going. There they are. Okay. Cool. Okay, so dig over to here. What am I doing? That is hideous. Okay, bonk and remove. Brain shut down. Here we go. Go down here, and then presumably we can put some. No, that's going to breach that cavern layer. Okay, so we need to go even further out. Oh, that's right to the edge. Ah. Okay, so we need to come up here then. Do it in this little void. I think that's the way past. Okay. So we take it up this way. Not there, not there. God damn it, scoundrel. Come on, do better. You think you'd be far more alert and awake and capable at 3:30 in the morning. Normally you are. Oh my god, I've been recording for 50 minutes as well. Insanity. How long have I been streaming for? 4 hours and 12 minutes. On Croyable. On Croyable, as they don't really say in France. Something similar, but not quite that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some stairs in here. Go upper floor, away. No, they're all in alignment, that's okay. Okay, so we're a little bit off. But that's okay, because I'll just do this. Make a hideous little right turn, and there we go. All is good. Screw it, that'll do. Let's make it a slightly bigger room. Yeah, it's ugly, it's asymmetrical, but we can deal with that. Bang, there we go. Still asymmetrical. Oh, I've dug over the bloody things, haven't I? I go upper floor. Boom. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. So that should all get dug out, and hopefully nothing will come up from the caves and attack us. Fingers crossed. We'll see how that works out, though. There's a significant chance that that is going to be unlikely. We're going to end up having something come up there and killing us. For certain. For absolute sure. We've struck more autoclaves. That's good to know. We're hovering just sub 20 frames a second, so we're not doing too bad, all things considered. It could be worse. It could be far worse. But hey. That's always the case in Dwarf Fortress, right? Until everybody's dead, it could always be far worse. Oh man, it's slow going for the miners. Let's head back up to the pit that we're digging. It doesn't help that the big things we're digging are quite far from each other. Come on, get this last bit of channeling done, dwarves, and I'll be super happy. You're sure that at least one dwarf is a Judas Priest fan? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Grander, searching for a rest. Grander wants you for a rest. That's how it goes. That's how the song goes. Breaking the law, or indeed breaking the dwarf. It's a possibility, at least, I think. Oh, sweet, refreshing water. It's very nice, you know. You should give it a go. If you've never tried it before, congratulations on surviving so long, not trying water. But do give it a go. Give it a whirl. Unless, of course, you're some kind of creature made of dust or sand or something, which is going to be washed away by drinking, in which case don't do that. Don't do that. That would be a bad thing. I don't want to see you washed away. Okay, let's head back down to the mining level, see how they're progressing with the old cavern bypass. So we found 2 layers of caverns. I think there's only 3 in total, so the next layer down we should be coming across some old doodah. Somebody's trying to get into my Twitter account again. Brilliant. It's saying, here's your Twitter login code. Yeah, well, it's coming to my phone, not theirs, so fuck it. Whatever. Let's unplug the phone for now because it's vibrating repeatedly, and that's a bit of a pain in the arse, especially when you have a microphone on the table. Okay, diggy. I should reset the mining hotkey as well, because it keeps taking us down to this little autoclaves level, and that's not what we want. We want it to take us down to where I was a minute ago. There we go. This is the place we want the mining hotkey to take us. So Shift H, F8, Z, escape. Cool, that should mean that now, yep, when I go back to my mine, I end up where they're actually mining, rather than where they were mining, or were creating an access route to the mine. Haven't had an opportunity to use vein mining this session either. It's a shame, but can't be helped. Right, how's our forges doing? Or how are our forges doing, rather? Can I put in 3 more cage traps? Presumably not. It's usually just the one that I've got available to me. Come on, give me the cursor. Give me... There we go. No! we can create buttloads of cage traps. There's no problem filling the corridors with cage traps. Here we go. Oh, well, maybe not quite filling, but close. We've still got 2 more left. Lovely. Put one there and one there. Nice. Nice. Hopefully they'll get built soon. And everything will be grand and dandy. Grandy dandy. Oh, we need to go up a floor, don't I? And build some wall down here. Build. Capital C. W. Actually, well, let's see what happens if I just do this and place it there. Will they build it correctly? Let's build it out of Dakite or Dacite, whatever it is, because it's close. And hopefully that will mean it will get built quicker. And we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. We need to actually put a wall across here as well once that's built and go right up to the edge of the lava. And then hopefully that should secure the area. I don't know. I don't know. Occasionally, says Vehamut, there will be a 4th or even 5th layer of cavern. Interesting. Intriguing. Have we got bone crafts on the go? I need to check that because we seem to be building up quite the old stockpile. Is anyone doing... He's making rock crafts. That's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Got any craft dwarf workshops over here? No. Okay, we need to be getting onto the bone work. So, let's add... in fact, no. Go to the manager and do it. J, M, Q, and then we'll type in bone. We'll start with bone and see what we can make with bone. Bone opal. That's no good. We don't want bone opals. Decorate with bone. Yeah, know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's not... Yeah, let's make it a perpetual order. Why not? Just keep decorating shit with bone. Also, with bone, I think we should be encrusting with bone. That's interesting. Should we do that? Oh, bone opals. No, that doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. Is my phone still going off? Good grief. Okay, bone bracelets, earrings, crown, figurines, scepters, bolts, greaves, helms, gauntlets. Bolts seem useful, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, we'll decorate stuff with bone and we'll make bolts. Seems good to me. Oh, actually, we can make crafts as well. Bone bolts. Make me 100 if you can. And then also we'll go back into the bone menu and we will get that sweet bone crafts on the go. And I would like... give me 50 bone crafts. These are big orders. I don't know if we'll have enough bone for them, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's give them the opportunity to excel and see if they meet our expectations. It's entirely possible. Dwarves have done it in the past. They've done it before and they'll do it again. The bone armour is decent enough until you get enough steel to make armour. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll make some bone armour in a bit then. We are going to have trouble getting steel though. I mean, just iron on its own is a problem. Tetrahedrite's got iron in it, right? When we smelt that out. Let's check our stockpile, see if we've got any... excuse me. Any iron bars? No. We have gold bars, silver bars, copper bars, pewter bars, lead bars, nickel silver, sterling silver, black bronze and bismuth. Why have we got bismuth and black bronze? When did I make those? I don't remember that. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Tetrahedrite is copper and silver. Oh, okay. Okay, that's an entirely different proposition. So we've got plenty of copper at least. Those copper picks are probably getting churned out. We seem to have a few miners now taking up all sorts of different tasks as well. They're not just not doing this channeling, they're also digging this. Why are you digging this and not doing that? Is this all priority 1? This is priority 3. Why the hell are you doing priority 3 shit when there's priority 1 stuff down in the hole? This is definitely priority 1 channeling, right? Holy shit. Designate H. Please, priority 1 channels. Come on, guys. Get with the program. There we go, priority 1. Go down a floor, do these channels? Not yet. Let's just get this dug out, and then we'll be closer to the end. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's a subscription. Thank you very much. Let me just quickly skip over to my dashboard here, and I can see who it is. It's Maniacal Dragon, subscribing on YouTube, not as I mistakenly interpreted, a Twitch sub. But that's still cool. That's still cool. Thank you very much. You're probably not watching the stream live now. In fact, you're probably on YouTube, blithely going about your day. But hey, I'm recording this, so there's a chance you'll eventually see it. Thank you very much for the sub. The YouTube sub, to be specific. Right, let's quickly close that menu screen down again and get back into the game. Okay, now I put that at a higher priority. They should actually get round to doing it, right? That's how it works. Dwarves prioritise. Bronze is as good as iron in making edged weapons and armour. Oh, that's good. Nice to know, nice to know. We'll have to brew up some more bronze over time. Oh, someone's become a miner called Endok. Nice name. Teehee. Shh, shh, don't laugh, don't laugh. You can't help it. Not everybody can be called Urist. It's just not possible. Eventually you'll run out of Urist. So how far down can this guy... Oh god, this pit's gonna take forever. It's gonna be a problem. Gonna be a problem. Still, you know, all good so far. It only needs to be 3 levels deep, doesn't it, to prevent people getting across? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's good. They can't build the wall. Let me guess. They built one piece and then... Oh no, they appear to have built it relatively sensibly. What's going on? Oh, you stupid fecking dwarves. Okay, so let's go to click on these bits of wall. Yep, remove building. Well done. Remove building. So I'm going to have to do this block by flipping block. Well done. Well done. Well done. So we'll leave that one in there and hopefully they'll behave in somewhat of a semblance of sanity. I don't think they will though. I don't think so. Vehmet says, I like to make arrows out of bronze. It saves the iron and steel for the armour. Well, that's not a bad idea. But we are yet to indulge ourselves in armour forging. One day I'll be knocking out armour sets, no problem. But for now, it's just not the done thing. Jesus, they love this tavern, don't they? Look at them. They're going nuts for it. Have we got music going on here? Presumably there's someone playing music. It's a tavern, right? Seems like the kind of thing you'd want. Sorry, bolts, not arrows. That's okay, Verma. It's okay to mix them up occasionally. I mean, obviously not at the point where you're loading your bow or crossbow. That would be a bad time to mix up bolts and arrows. But, you know, in general conversation, I don't think we need to fret too much. I don't think we need to worry. Why I chose to put that little bit of inflection on the end of it, I don't know. What that was about, you can only guess, along with me. They suspended the construction of the wall again. Of course they did. Of course they did. Dwarves love suspending construction on walls. Right, let's get in here. Right, where is it? Right, remove building, please. And this one, is that being removed? Rough dacite block pillar. Can I not remove that then? Or are these already designated for removal? Oh, shit. Do they need to be deconstructed in another way? Do I need to mine them out? Let's see. D. No. Oh, hang on. Game's not responding. Please don't crash. Please no crash to a fortress. There we go. Deconstruct. Remove construction. N. Okay. So we remove that, that, and that. And then we'll have to reconstruct it one piece at a time. Hang on. D. What was remove construction? N. This one also needs removing. There we go. Everything's labelled up for removal. And slowly but surely, we can create DF hack unsuspend. Is that what? I don't know what you're talking about there. Presumably there's some useful handy-dandy dwarf hack command that I've missed. But, oh well. I'm sure we'll get round to me learning that at some point. Although I am now so tired, I feel like learning is probably off the table for the rest of this session. Don't expect me to absorb anything. It's 3:39, and I've been recording for 1 hour and 4 minutes, so this is a big old video. If that guy who subscribed does end up watching it, wow, he's got some fortitude. He's made it through a pretty long one. As have many of the viewers. I'm looking over here at the viewer count, well, the list of viewers, and most of you have stuck through the entire stream. Thank you very much. It's quite the honour to have you do so. Much appreciated. And for those who left, well, we salute you too. Why not? That command unsuspends all suspended orders, so you don't have to hunt them down. Ah, I see, Valmut. Very good, very good. It makes sense that you might want to do that occasionally. But for now, it seems we'll just have to wait for someone to come and channel out this last level, because we are how many levels down? Hang on. Then we get to the right floor and we can start counting. Come on, respond, Dwarf Fortress, respond! Respond! There we go, 6 frames a second, but it's responding. Okay, so this is the ground floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, four levels deep is good enough for now, right? It stops people getting in, right? Maybe we should deconstruct this top level of stairs as well. D, N, bonk. Is that how it works? No. Can't remove the stairs. Can I dig them out? D, D. Nope, I can't mine them out either. Can I channel them out? D, H. Boom, you can channel stairs out. No problem. No worries, mate. No worries, Governor. Okay. It's getting a bit slow. Oh, we've got a new lamb being born. That's nice. It's lambing season, presumably then. Meaning spring. That pit will do. That'll do, pit. That'll do. We could pop some more cage traps in here, couldn't we? Just fill this area out. Give it a little bit more depth to the trap arrangement. Maybe. Maybe. Come on, guys. We can connect this tunnel up now. D. Did it. There we go. Let's put that as priority number 1. And then once we've done that, I can designate a drawbridge to go over it. Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun? Happy times. Happy, happy fun time. Happy, happy fun. Happy, happy fun time. Happy, happy fun. Happy, happy fun. Happy, happy fun. Happy, happy fun time. Happy, happy fun. Build. Actually, I can probably put it over. No, we've got to wait for that to be channeled out, haven't we? We can't put it there with the stairs in place. That would be the ravings of a lunatic. I like the way that this staircase now goes up with nothing either side of it in a very Mines of Moria fashion. Anyone interested in health and safety would be absolutely appalled by the measures taken at Moria. I mean, for real. No handrails at all on all those spindly staircases. Unacceptable. That wouldn't pass any inspection. Hey, the pit's sort of done. It's on its way to being done. That's good. Come on, channel out this bad boy, and then we can put a drawbridge down and maybe call it a night, because an hour and 7 minutes is pretty long for a recording. And I think 4.5 hours is a reasonable length for a stream, right? Hope nobody's dissatisfied with the fact that I'm considering finishing, but I am almost literally going cross-eyed with tiredness. It's 4:45 in the morning. I am probably going to be in trouble when I go upstairs. Let's put it that way. May have left this a little late. Come on, miners, you can do it. You can dig it all out. 16 frames a second, that's all the frames you need. No problem. Come on, diggy diggy. Diggy diggy diggy. Come on, diggy diggy. Diggy 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 diggy. Diggy 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 diggy. Diggy. Screw this. I'm going to build the drawbridge over here. What's the thing? Is it road? Bridge. That's it. G. Bridge. And then I make it. I only need to make it 2. And then how long across? What's to make it? U and M, K and H. H. K. There we go. Okay. H. There we go. So presumably this is big enough now. Yeah, that's big enough. There we go. And we'll make it out of obsidian, because obsidian is cool. Lovely. Nice little obsidian bridge. We can link that up to... Oh shit, which way around did that retract? Does it realistically matter? You know what? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. We'll leave it for that for now. And if it does matter and we have to change it, then so be it. So be it. Come on, dwarves, dig through the tunnel. We're nearly there. We're so nearly there. Break through. It's like the breakthrough on the channel tunnel. That's what's happening here. Perfectly aligned tunnels coming together. You messed up, make the bridge retract. Okay, okay, we can do that, we can do that. Let's click on the bridge. Bridge selected. Remove building. Okay, so we go build. bridge, which is G. Yes, bridge. Make it 2 deep, and then K. There we go. Is that right? No, it needs to be a bit wider than that. There we go, one more. And we make it retract. So, WADXS, right? W? No, that's not what we want. Ah, okay. Bridge raises. Bridge retracts. There we go, that'll do. And bang, made out of obsidian. Lovely. Okay, so we've got the obsidian bridge place that retracts. And it looks like... Oh, come on. You could have just dug that out. Come back. Ah. You bastard. You bloody bastard. Still, can't be helped. Can't be helped. We're not doing bad for population, are we? We've got quite the dwarves. And only 8 idlers out of over 100. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's head down to the mining level, see what's going on there. Not much. They've all become obsessed with the pit. But that's good, because I wanted them to finish the pit. And it looks like that might actually happen. Eventually. I mean, there's a sort of pseudo access here. Once the bridge has been built, we'll be all good, and we can get our way all the way up to here. Have I removed those annoying wall lumps? Yes, I have. So build Shift W. Oh, that's a wall grate. Is it Shift C? It's Shift C W, and then we'll pop in one bloody wall segment. Wait for somebody to put it in, and then place the next one, because dwarves just can't do things in order, apparently. Wait a minute. Is there a priority for building? Build. Shift C. Wall. No, there's no priorities. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It was just a thought. It was just a thought. Apparently a wrong thought, but a thought nonetheless. Mija, or Meow, I think I'm pronouncing that right? Meow? Is that correct? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. And no, retracts doesn't have an arrow, only raised bridges does. Only with raised bridges does direction matter. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And again, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, you seem to have arrived near to the end, because I am looking for an opportune moment to snip this recording off and end the stream. But we'll see how it goes. We've got to get this dug. Come on. How many miners have we got knocking around, and this bit here sits flashing for ages? I mean, obviously, one of the miners could be down in the mines right now, and this is his next job, but still, it's taking a while. These guys are trundling around pretty rapidly. Surely a miner can get here nice and quick. Right the first time. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Oh, actually, I first said Mijao. So, is that right? Mijao or Meow? If it's Mijao, then hello Mijao, and if it's Meow, then hello Meow. Although, if that's a meow, then that's sort of like a Spanish J, right? So it's like a meow. Meow. That's my best Spanish cat impersonation. I once wrote a script that featured a cat with a Spanish accent, except it wasn't a cat. It was actually the preserved brain of a cat in a jar that spoke with a Spanish accent through a translation speaker. Meow, it would say. Si. Mijao. Okay, we've got it. You are not a Spanish cat. I mean, what a ridiculous proposition. As if Puss in Boots would come watch my stream. Nonsense. You are, of course, Mijao, which is good. You're good. There's a pit, though. A raised bridge won't work with that. It'll launch them away. Yeah, you've got to be careful about how it opens. Got to be careful. So, are we having some kind of philosophical argument here? There's some kind of approach differing here. Mijao and Vehemat say different types of bridges, or am I not right here? I'm not sure you actually did that properly. It should be retracts with an arrow. Retracts doesn't have an arrow. Only ranges blah 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 blah. It raises pit. Okay. It's just a chit chat thing. And look at that. The corridor has been completed. Let's have one last little look around the fortress before we call time on tonight's proceedings. Here is the old original nook that we created, which has a farm and pretty much fuck all else. Even the furniture stockpiles are running low. So that's good to see. All the beds are being taken out of the old hospital in the dormitory, double good, triple good. So F2 leads us down to where we spent most of the session. Our main entrance hallway, barracks and tavern, looking good. I should probably designate these to be part of the tavern, but we'll do that at a later date. F3 takes us up to the pasture, where there seems to be a buttload of activity. That's nice. Good stuff. Then we go over to our lovely smeltery and forge. Not much going on there. F5 down to the bedroom level, which seems very, very quiet. Nobody's sleeping at the moment. F7 takes us to the dining hall, which appears to be exclusively for children at the moment. They all seem to be gobbling plump helmets and artichoke hearts. Oh no, sorry, that's pig cheese. Plump helmets and pig cheese. Sounds like a euphemism. It's not. It's literal. Not much activity in the butcher's or fishery workshop, but plenty of things laying eggs around the piggies. So what's next? That's F7. F8 is our mining level, not much going on there, and the hospital, hopefully empty. Yes, very good. And then on the next one we've got the cavern layer, which, well, we haven't really done anything down here. We've basically ignored it. Ooh, 6 frames a second, that doesn't sound healthy. Let's head up here. Have I got multiple pieces of music playing all of a sudden? No, it's okay. It's just one piece of music. No need to panic. And before we go, we'll look at Mijao and see what he said here in chat. Or she, sorry, I'm assuming. There are 2 types of bridges, retracting and raising. Raised bridge go in a certain direction, launching any NPCs on the bridge in that direction, preferably into a wall, and then becomes an impassable wall, blocking off the entrance. Retracting bridges just kind of disappear as a floor, causing NPCs to fall into the pit below. Depends on what you're going for. Okay, well, retracting works for me in this instance. We'll let them drop. And raising, that's cool too. Okay, but that really has to be the end of the session. For those of you watching the recording on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a genuine pleasure recording for you, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Maybe this has been the straw that broke the camel's back and you have been driven irreparably insane by my babbling. Or maybe you've just been making up your mind for God knows how many episodes, and now you've decided that you truly do despise me. Which would be a shame, but hey, I can't control your opinions. Only you can do that. Thank you for watching anyway. Bye bye.